Hey YouTube, I am back. Fatima B TV. All right, guys. So yesterday I did a video, and I know I said I was coming back to do another video. I was like in my car driving to get my tea in the morning from Panera. But anyway, so I was just on there telling everybody how excited I was because I got my first truck and I decided to take the rental route. A little bit of the history. I kind of put that in the previous video. I was in logistics. I saw what Forbes, everybody was projecting for logistics to do. So I was like, I'm getting a piece of that. So that's the bottom line. So I kind of wanted to come from a female perspective. Now, there are some ladies that are on YouTube that is actually doing it as well. Big shout out to them. I do not know their exact names, but I have watched their videos. So let's get it, ladies. We can do it too. So I am a single mom. I do have a credit solutions business where I help people just get their overall credit in order, get homes, things like that. So I help change their mindset is basically, so this when I decided to get into the box truck thing, I was like, I don't want to do the 18 wheels and semis because I did that for years. I've managed drivers for years. So I said, I just know what the insurance looks like. I know what the breakdowns look like. It's just so much. And my drivers had maintenance accounts and things like that, escrows. So I knew it took a lot of capital to really just keep yourself afloat, especially to coincide with the market because trucking has this time, sometime around January, February, where it gets a little dead. Just really depends. So I just kept researching the box truck business. And I was like, this is all right. I was like, I think this is something I can manage. The overhead is lower. So I started watching Demetreus Brown. Shout out to my mentor, Demetrius. That brother is really doing this thing, y'all. His link is below too. He has a lot of great content. He started this year as well. So he is really good at this and he's helped walk me through some steps. So I kind of wanted to say from a female's point of view, how I started and how I kind of organized the finances for it to work for me, being a mother of two small children. So the first thing I did, I came up with the name and I went and formed the LLC. Now, some people go straight to the Secretary of State. I actually use incfile.com. That link is below in the description as well. I just like to use them. I do a rush. I did that for my credit business. I got it back in like 4 to 5 days. And this one, I really put a rush on because I wanted to kind of get this thing going. I almost felt like I was missing out because I didn't start this last year. So I formulated that, the LLC. I went on irs.gov, link below, also, and did the EIN, one single member LLC. For the EIN. And then that's when I decided to go ahead and I put the money aside for the authority. Now I'm in North Carolina. I think the authority is different for every state. So really check your FMCSA website to really read up on that. It's a lot of information, guys, but that's what I did. I did it for North Carolina, the state of North Carolina. And I did that. So it is 21 days before that goes active. And the moment, guys, you hit that submit button, you didn't even get insurance yet, you didn't get a truck yet. As soon as you hit that submit button on that thing and pay that, well, it was $300 in my state. Oh my God, your phone start going crazy, your emails start going crazy. So really expect that and don't fall into all the calls that come in. You're in a national database. So what they're trying to do is get you to, work with them to finish the process out, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to pay anybody to start this business because one, you got YouTube, you got me, you got Demetreus Brown. So I'm going to tell you guys what I did. Everybody else is maybe a little different or similar. People start things at different times, but I'm very meticulous when it comes to time. So I'm going to tell you the amount of days that I waited to do this, and this. Okay, so again, LLC, let's say that was on a Monday. I did the LLC and EIN on the same day. That very next day on a Tuesday, I did the authority. When you get the $300, even though you may formulate the LLC and get the EIN, if you don't have the $300 or whatever the fee is to do the authority, just wait till you get it and do it. I did that. And I did something a little early. I went and got my medical card. Now I have a driver already because if I have to drive the truck, I will. But I went and got my medical card anyway. So I went to my physician, did the DOT physical, because when you're in that truck, you kind of are required to have that, not just your driver. So as the owner and the authority being under me, I wanted to get my DOT medical card as well. And it cost me about $80. So I went and did that physical. And then maybe about 2 days later, I went back into the where you register for the NCS 150. So I went and I did that, where you're updating the information from the authority that you already applied for. So this is a 21-day span, guys. So right around day 16, maybe 15, I started looking for insurance quotes. And of course, I went to the famous one everybody talks about, Progressive. Nothing against Progressive, but I'm personally with Progressive on my personal vehicle. So I just went with Progressive, and I got some quotes there first because I'm already a customer of theirs. The quotes were okay. People talk about how North Carolina has the best quotes, the best rates as far as this commercial insurance is concerned, but I beg to differ. So, and it's not that the rates are high, but Progressive just was too high, and I felt like I could get something more reasonable, more affordable. If I had to pay that, I would, but I was like, let me shop around a little bit. So I went to Progressive, and then I did this other one that a lot of people are talking about, the Berkshire Hathaway. I'm going to put those links down below as well. They were really, really helpful. Warren Buffett runs this company. He is the billionaire. You guys know Warren Buffett, but he has pretty decent rates as well. But I have a friend that has about 4 18-wheelers. He's been in the business a while. He always raves about his insurance agent. I was like, all right, let's see what she can do. He gave me her information, and oh my God, y'all, her name is down below and her email. She is phenomenal. I mean, walk me through the coverages for Amazon. She saved me money, and I'm gonna tell you how she saved me money. I was immediately gonna put the coverages for the insurance and the authority straight for Amazon, that $1 million cargo, $1 million this. I didn't do that. She said, let's get you insured for what the FMCSA requires for your authority to go active. I said, okay, that'll work. Like, and that's gonna save me money, right? Yes, guys. If I would have did the Amazon coming out the gate, the down payment would have been way more. But because I only put the insurance that the FMCSA requires for your authority to pop active, it saved me hundreds and hundreds of dollars, man. I was so grateful. Now, we got it up at the Amazon, but for now, let's get our authority active first, right? Now, remember, guys, I took the rental route. I don't have a truck. So everybody's like, how did you get a quote without a truck? I have a friend. You guys got to find somebody with a box truck, some way, somehow, to get a VIN number so you can give it to your insurance agent or wherever you're quoting. So you, just for quote purposes, you got to do that. Now, I took the renter's route, so I had a friend that let me use a VIN number from one of his existing box trucks and his cab card. So I just got it off of that. And I explained that to my agent at that time. She said, no problem. It's for quote purposes. So after I did that, I put the down payment on what the FMCSA requires. And I believe the $750K is what the FMCSA requires. I know at one point it was $350, but they have raised that since. So it's $750, guys. And then right after I got my quotes and I realized I was going to stay with this agent because I got like a great down payment, I did the BOC3, the blanket of coverage. So I got that out the way. That link is below as well. And what did I do after that? I did the UCR. That's something annual that you have to pay every single year for $59. I think it's $59 I paid. And guys, listen, my mentor told me, if you don't pay that, they send you a really nasty letter and a big fine. So make sure after you get your quotes and you do your BOC3, just go ahead and knock out that UCR, get it out the way. After that, I started calling Ryder, Penske, Enterprise, just calling things that are in my area to get different quotes, what their policies was, what the agreements look like or contracts. Some of them have contracts, some of them just have agreements where you can cancel anytime. So I started leaning towards Enterprise, and I'm gonna tell you why. One, because of the service. Um, the guy that I had was like really, really helpful, broke everything down. He was extremely knowledgeable. And second was because of the rates. The rates were the cheapest compared to these other ones. Nothing against Ryder, nothing against Penske. Those are all great companies, but I just decided for me to go with Enterprise. And Enterprise also offers that fuel card with it. So it was just a lot of little perks. And they gave me the option, being a new business owner in the box truck game, for Enterprise to say to me, listen, if you want to add a truck or another truck, you give us a call, we'll locate another truck for you, and you just add it to your account. So it was really great, guys. They work with me. It was just stellar service. Now that's the Enterprise that I go to. I can't speak for all of them because it depends on what state you guys are in. So I just hope you guys get a great rep like I got. So we did the whole agreement. It's no contract. I love the fact that I don't have to be locked in like a lease. A lease, they lock you in. So I did that, and I decided, I said, okay, I'm definitely gonna go with this rental truck. I did not lock the rental truck down and give anything at that time. The deposit was $300, guys. Also $300. They authorize your credit card for that. $300. That's it. Enterprise commercial vehicle, 26 footer. And I got a Hino 268 2018. Great truck, very clean. We did the inspection. It was great. Okay, I still didn't lock it down, guys, because I wanted to apply for Amazon first. So at that time, once I started getting rates for the rental company, I said, all right, let me get back with my insurance agent. Since I know I can lock that rental down, let's go find the freight. Now, I'm a broker, guys. I used to be a broker for years. So I know I can make calls, and I know I can get other lanes and stuff like that. But I'm trying to do this on like a local level. I'm not trying to go, if you guys are in the trucking industry, you have experience, it's called regional. I'm not trying to go any further than maybe a 500-mile radius or lower. So I knew I wanted to do Amazon freight. I knew it was simple, and I know my driver, so I knew it would work for him and it would work for me. And just starting out, guys, Amazon pays every Friday. Like, you can't go wrong with that. So boom, I don't have to mess with factoring right away the first 90 days of my authority. I can just flow, do Amazon, and kind of be at ease while I build up other relationships to try to get different freight and possibly add on another truck. So I was really, really excited about that. So I went back to my insurance agent and I said, okay, I want to apply for Amazon. What do we need to do? So she told me we had to have the 2,000 aggregate. We had to have the 1,000,000 cargo. You guys know all the stuff that they have and they require. So the purpose of us not doing the Amazon insurance quote from the beginning when I got my insurance was to save me money on the down payment. So once she added the Amazon, all that did was up my monthly premium. That's it. I did not have to do an additional down payment, which is phenomenal. So I was very, very excited about that. So I applied for, once she did everything, it went through, got the binder back. She said, pull the trigger, you can apply for Amazon. So I applied for Amazon. It was like on a Wednesday. And I was hearing all these stories. Like, everybody was like, oh, I got approved the next day. And I'm like, the next day came. I'm like, what's going on? I'm checking the email, refreshing. Nothing. Crickets, guys. So it took 2 days for Amazon to approve me. But I knew that they were working on it, because when you have an insurance agent, what they do is when you apply for them, they're going to request those certificates of insurance from your insurance agent. And she texted me and said, Fatima, they started doing that. I was like, yes. I was like, so hopefully I'll hear from them within 2 to 4 business days. And that's what their site says, 2 to 4 business days. So I just had to be patient and just pray about it. So I did get the congratulations, preferred carrier. I was so, so excited. So after I did that, I got my letter for Amazon. I knew the freight was there, went back to Enterprise. And that's when I secured everything, put the $300 down, went over the rates. went over the rates with them again, asked a million questions. And what I loved about going with Enterprise was the maintenance is just all taken care of. If something goes wrong with that truck, my business is not shut down. They'll switch the truck out. If something happens, if I'm on the road or my driver's on the road, they have like mobile maintenance people that come out, like AAA, I guess you can compare it to. And I just thought it was great. I just thought it was so phenomenal, guys. What else about Enterprise? And I like, okay, so when you rent a car, guys, you got to have like comp and collision. So you know when you go to rent a car, they're like, you can use your insurance or you can let us use our insurance, but you know it'll be an extra fee. So when you rent a truck or a vehicle, you have to have comp and collision. So I didn't have that with all my insurances because Amazon could care less about how you cover your truck. They just want to make sure you got cargo and liability so they know their stuff is covered when their freight is in your vehicle. So comp and collision, I just was like, oh God, I know that's going to be high because comp and collision can be high for a regular car. So I asked my guy in Enterprise, I said, listen, do you guys offer comp and collision? Like if I was to rent a regular car from you? They was like, yeah, we can put that on a truck. And I'm like, okay, so how much more would my rate be weekly? Because I paid for my truck up front for 1 month just to get the savings on that. But if I said, how much more would that be? It only increased at $89, guys, to go through Enterprises comp and collision. That was like such a weight off my shoulders. So I paid the additional and I said, listen, that way it's covered. It's y'all insurance. Something happened to the truck. I'm covered. They're covered. We're good. So I picked the truck up on Thursday that just passed, guys. And everything's been good. You know, my driver's doing his pre-trips. We've already done two. We did a load Friday, and he found one Saturday that delivered actually early this morning because today is Saturday the 8th. And everything's just been going good. It was a smooth transition. He's doing another load on Monday, and I'm actually going to ride with him. So I'll actually be filming that, and I'm going to post a video on that. I know I ran through all this stuff pretty fast because I'm a northerner, so I talk fast anyway originally. But I will be doing separate videos on all these different things so you guys can understand it a little bit more in detail. And if you have any comments, questions you want to ask me, please put that in the comments. A lot of people are wanting to book like a quick little 30-minute call or 60-minute call with me for those that are just getting too much information here and there and they just kind of want to follow one person's formula. If you want to do that, those links are below as well. Your girl, baby, you're through. Hold your hand because I definitely had questions and I definitely was very, very grateful to the people that answered my questions in detail. So to do it the right way, the clean way, the less stressful way, I would really love to help you guys. You let me know. You guys hit that like button. I think I was supposed to say that earlier. My kids always say, Mommy, you got to say hit the like, thumbs up. I'm like, okay. So if you guys are enjoying the content, if you want to talk about more details of putting this business together, it does not have to be difficult, y'all. I can help you through. So I'm going to be trying to release at least 1 to 2 videos a day. I'm going to try to really like pack it in there for those that have more questions, but I will try to respond to all of your questions. All right, you guys, have a good day and enjoy your Mother's Day.